Alright, here we go. Warwick running out into the fields of justice.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay, this is boring. I'm gonna skip ahead. Okay, for some reason bot popped their heal by accident, but yeah, Nami's guarding the tribe rush to make sure the enemy bot lane doesn't invade too hard. And I just get my red buff leashed by Vayne. So that was actually pretty good. Pick up the red. And I noticed Zac is coming from our blue. The angle he came into lane was just saying, "Hey, we stole your blue!" So that's why I go and try to steal their blue, which actually isn't warded. I was kinda scared because I thought their bot lane would have warded it, but they were too busy fighting our bot lane, so it was actually fine. I managed to pick this up as well. He's still doing his red, he's quite low. He only has one potion left. That's actually pretty sick. But yeah, I'm beasting through the jungle right here. And now I'm in the position to run onto bot lane. And get a bit of a gank up. We got Graves' flash, so that was kinda cool. Nami also flashed though, but I think that's a good trade. Support flash for ADC flash. Alright, okay, so I waited here to level up to level 3. Since I didn't get a camp in between my buffs, I had to move to the enemy jungle to steal their blue, so yeah. And here's just farmings, because as Warwick you really want to get to level 6 ASAP. That's gonna amplify your gank potential by over 9,000. Oh damn, the ganks. Arya managed to stay really safe, so that's cool. And we'll be moving on to. Oh wow! Oh, you got the first blood. Oh, hear the massive play! Holy shit, that massive play! That was pretty sick. We had really good synergy there. I flashed in front of Ari and took the Q for her. Kinda meant she didn't have the flash, but it was pretty sick. Pretty sick play. So here I find out our blue's completely cleared, and I know it's up immediately when my red spawns as well. Alright, on to top lane. That Zac is so low, and he didn't have a ward, he just came to ward. And nice taunt by Shen. Now we go ahead and kill the blobs. I think I use smite. Yeah, you can execute a blob with smite, so that's actually really nice to do. Lee also wasted his flash, so that was cool. And back to farming. Just heading back to buy. I wanna make sure I'm in time at my red buff, so I can immediately move on to the blue buff. Although I'm not sure if that's what I did. Let's check it out. Okay, starting at red. I think it's almost up. Can't quite check the timer. That's really weird. You can see the buff timers through normal playing mode. But here, spectator mode, it's a bit weird. Picked up the red buff, and Lee is already at our blue. Oh, since I have my ulti, I want to go and help Ahri. But Syndra flashes out. Lee is gonna leave some minions for me there. But yeah, since I kinda guessed he was going for my blue again, I just moved on to their blue. But then I spot some trouble on the mid lane. And Ahri doing a really good job there. I see Lee Sin is already dead. Ulting onto the Syndra and GG. Now we go for the turret. And after this we can still pick up their blue, I guess. So here I'm taking a few turret shots, don't want to make it too risky, so I'm walking out. And we pick up the turret. So yeah, you always want to look for a mate to carry your games with. You just take every game as a new game, which is pretty obvious, but you gotta look for a carry buddy. And in this case, it's Ahri. I kinda trust her because we already made a sick play, and well, she's willing to go offensive, which is my playstyle as well. Alright, here we go and do the Drake. I kinda didn't want to do it because they were all here. Although Nami insisted on doing it. So here we just run away eventually. I don't think there's any fighting going on. My ulti does seem to be up. Maybe we can get the lead. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. So moving on to our blue, I was kind of wondering if it was cleared. So yeah. Clearing it, boom, there we go. Farming some more. There's not really much to do right now. I'm already top side and the only action is going on at bot, so let's wait for a way to walk back again. So it actually turns out to be in their favor, enemy team's favor. They only got Nami though, so it wasn't too bad. And it turns out I actually really wanted to help these guys, and I walked all the way to bot lane. I think we can still do something here. I felt it in my guts before I started walking here, so now I just chase. I put my ulti down on Vel'Koz, got him there. Graves has no mana, so we just go in. Ahri has a very nice charm. And I kind of feel like going on the Syndra still, but the Vayne didn't want to go. I mean, if Vayne had already proven she'd play like Ahri, I would definitely go in there. Alright, so now we pick up a Drake. It's safe now with all of them being dead, pretty much. Boom, there we go. And we're quite far ahead right now. And what I want to do is just stick with Ahri and snowball the game. If Ahri and I think we just camped bot lane. And yeah, that got us rolling pretty much. Ari going back down again. Let's see what happens. Really good position right here. Keep your aces, no dash. Okay, Ari not going for the greedy styles. She's actually dashing further down the lane. And that's why we pick up a double kill there. Pretty good play by Ari. In the meanwhile, the enemy Lee Sin and Syndra are pretty mad. And they feel like evening our plays out with some aggressive counterplays. Although it's not really working out for them, is it now? With some aggressive pinging going on while the mid lane is being pushed, but I felt I had to get my buffs. And well, I don't have to be scared about Lee picking my blue again, because he left the small minions, which make the buff respawn once they are cleared. So since I cleared them like a minute later or something, Lee is not going there. Okay, this is pretty good. Lee Sin going in with his W. I kinda flashed there and we can't really seem to keep up. But here I got my movement speed for my E, and I just barely managed to hit the graves. Worth, I guess. It wasn't too good of a play. I think I could have better flashed over here through the tribe rush, and then I would have yeah, I would have had a chance to cast my ulti immediately. Here, very good CC chain. Ari and Nami. Very good plays. So here I'm just taking all the CS. I think I'm pretty stacked right now on the cash. Let's see. Got 1500 gold with me. And next up is the Bladed Rune King. Since we're winning so hard, I don't really feel like building this defensive stats. Oh, and their red is up. Also have my ulti up, so that's definitely gonna be a Lee Sin kill. Ari's fighting Syndra right there. Still has time to kill steal my Lee Sin. It's no problem. She's the carry, so I actually think it's good for a carry to KS the jungler. Okay, so that's also a really good trick to just let the small minions burn if you have a red buff or a spirit of the Elder Lizard. Just saves you a little time, you know. So I believe I'm still going for bot here before I head back. Just want to make sure all the lanes are pushed in, and now we really start to ward their jungle, as you can see, which makes us have control over the games. When they walk out of their base, we can pretty much spot them anywhere. So yeah, you really wanna be doing that, just warding up real good.
Legendary.
So Ari going ham, killing everything in sight. Way too OP right now. Vayne gets wrecked by the balls. I used to laugh tease Vayne a bit. Alright. Whoa, oh my god, I'm surprised by myself there. That was a pretty nice initiate, I guess. Holy shit, I didn't expect that at all. But yeah, it was actually really good because Syndra was overextending by a lot, and she also used her CC and everything. So it was like, what the hell are you doing? Okay, so here we just push the lane. Ari going in again, not being fooled by the Vel'Koz flash, saving her skills, her charm and everything. Just hitting it like a boss. Two bubbles by Nami, pretty good, pretty good. And of course Ari picks up another kill. So I'm gonna be the man here and tank the turret. An extra shot. I couldn't quite switch the aggro onto the minions. And my ulti should be up. Yeah, there we go, there we go. And here I'm gonna do something pretty sneaky. I know I have my smite up, so I'm just gonna save it for the last blob, and there we go. Pick the Zac kill. So by now the gold gains are pretty insane. Yeah, I've got 3.5k in the inventory right now, waiting to be spent. And yeah, shit's going down because enemy team kinda gave up on the game, I guess. And yeah, I'm just chasing them down. Kinda failed my flash there, it was a really weird delay. But I do manage to pick up Graves here, I guess. There we go. And now the chase begins. I know my red buff is up, so I really want to go here to make sure Lee doesn't get it. Although it doesn't look like he was going to, he was planning on doing it. So here we go. Chasing the Risinger. Risinger. He's fast. Here I checked his items, but he had MOBA boots. I hoped I could jump over here, but it wasn't quite possible. So okay, he's actually recalling again. Trying to follow him here. When I really didn't know where he went. He actually went up here. That's pretty weird. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just I'm kinda wasting time here. But in the meanwhile, my team got 2 Nexus turrets, so pretty good trade, pretty good trade. And well, yeah, here I eventually give up and I start to do the red buff again. And now it's pretty crucial you group up, because the game looks like it's won, and it kinda is, you know, but you don't want to be overconfident and throw the game away. So here I'm just farming a bit, waiting to group up. In the meanwhile, I did buy my Blade of the Rune King and got some home cards. Alright, we still pick up the Drake, I guess, because Shen is jumping in there. Although this is gonna be the final push, we don't really need to take the Drake. Alright, let's move out. 3 of our members already there. Okay, this is kinda inexcusable behavior. Picking up the blue, but yeah. Okay. Ari almost got wrecked there. I'm coming in from the side here. Just yeah, going on Vel'Koz. I don't know, I kinda wanted to save my ulti there, but we just rolled over them pretty much. So yeah, that was pretty one-sided game, although it was well played by us pretty much, and not so much of a throw of the enemy team. Just me and Ari teamed up quite nicely, if I may say so. So yeah, that was our game on Warwick jungle, and I think I still have a Katarina game recorded as well, so I'm gonna post it later. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.